Howdy everybody, welcome back again. This is turning into quite the fun tutorial series. I think it's about time to start getting into intelligent enemies. So, let's go into blueprints, enemies, right click, and create a new folder called Intelligent Enemies. Go in there and right click for a blueprint class. I can't remember if I used a pawn or an actor here. Let's try actor. And let's call this Intelligent Enemy underscore BP. Open it up and we're going to need add flipbook, add paper flipbook, and let's do main idle. And that would be a good representation of something that's evil. So, a little bit large, let's do 0.5. That works. Compile and save. So, if you'll remember, in our character, haha, caught that one. I'm not working in main menu this time. Maps, level, 2D Sidescroller example map. Now, where were we? Blueprints, intelligent enemies. Now we have our evil character here. Oh, and if I didn't explain that properly, right here on sprite color, you can use the drop down if you want, but there is a color palette where you can change the color of your enemy or your main character, or you can download new sprites and flipbooks. We're just going to use the original. I might find some zombies and some sounds and stuff in a further tutorial to expand on this. But for now, if you recall in our main character, let's drag this right out onto the screen, move her up. In our main character, we have a variable that holds the information for our health. So the very first thing we're going to need to do is go to variables, open it up, and this is going to be called health. Let's do enemy health. And how about enemy 1 health? And that is going to be a float. Make it public. Compile and save. So this is going to be our enemy 1 health. One of the things we're going to do when we start getting into this kind of stuff is we're going to be working with custom events because it's easier. And this custom event is going to be called Enemy 1. How about just Enemy 1? Enemy 1 DMG. So we know that it's Enemy 1 DMG. Compile and save. And we're also going to want a sphere collision. That's not correct. Delete. Go to add, and we want collision. Sphere collision. Viewport. And let's make this a little bit bigger. Six. Might be easier for you to scale on the right side. Seems to be helping me quite a bit. It seems like... capsule collision is what we want. So get rid of sphere, highlight it, delete. We want capsule to capsule collision. And move it to the correct location. Compile, save. And let's see. Go back into your event graph. Highlight capsule. And let's get this ready. On component, begin overlap. Alrighty, cope with me, guys. It's been a little while. We don't want that quite yet. So we do want enemy damage, and that is going to take an input of a float. Integer. I'm sorry. And enemy health. Enemy health is actually going to be an integer. Compile and save. So let's rename this to damage taken. And now we have our custom event set up to let's see, so custom event, damage taken, integer. It seems like I should be working with a float. Let's just do this, see what happens. So we're gonna get enemy 1 health, set it, and then we're going to get our health again, get it, and we are going to subtract a certain amount. That amount will be damage taken from our custom event. and then we're going to set our enemy health to this new value. And just for testing purposes, let's get enemy, actually just drag off of here and type print drag off of set and hit print string, and we want to print that. Compile, save. Let's see. Next, we're gonna have to make a box within our character blueprint that causes damage. I'm missing something here. Pull that out of the way right quick. So, our custom event for damage, we're taking our health, we're subtracting the amount that we're going to set, we're setting the health. Let's drag off of enemy health, and if it's less than or equal to 0, then we're going to need one more branch. That's what I was missing. To a condition, if it's false, print this out. If it's true, destroy actor. And what actor are we destroying? Self. My head hurts after all that. I hope you guys are doing okay too. So, just to recap, this is our enemy health. We are taking away a certain amount, which we're going to set within a different blueprint called damage taken to enemy 1 damage. We're taking our original health, we're subtracting it, and then setting our new health amount. And this we're not going to worry about. This is so we can beta test it. And once it's 0 or less than 0, we're going to destroy the actor. So in a different tutorial, we had set up our 2D side-scroller attack function in the event graph. If I remember correctly, this is it. And now we play sound F. So now we need a blueprint that we will summon from this next one that will tell the game, hey, we're damaging an enemy. It's time to do some damage. And we are going to do that by going to our blueprints folder, new folder. This one's going to be called attack damage. Enter, right click. Blueprint class of an actor, and this one's going to be attack 1 damage underscore BP for blueprint. Open it up, and first thing we're gonna need is a box collision box. box collision. And go into event graph, compile save, and highlight your box. Go down to on component begin overlap, and once that's overlapped, we're going to cast to intelligent enemy blueprint, so it only works on that intelligent enemy. And as that intelligent enemy, we're going to damage enemy 1 damage. Here is the input. You can set this to a variable if you want and control it through your variables down here. I like the simplicity of it, and we're going to do 25 damage. And then we are going to destroy actor. That actor would be self. It's our box. Compile save. And in theory, that should work. And enemy 1 health. That needs to be 100. Because this enemy has 100 health. Compile save. So then we attack for 25. We're destroying the actor. Now we need to create spawn actor from class. And that falls into our delay. And we are spawning attack 1 damage. Let's see. I can't remember how to do this. Cope with me a second. We need an arrow component like that one. Sprite, arrow component. Move it around. Let's add another arrow component. Why can't I move it? I need to move it. Add arrow. One. This is gonna go slightly to the right and up. Compile, save. Back into event graph. Pull out arrow 1. Get actor Give me a second. I need to check my notes right quick. Okay, so that is what I forgot. Get world transform. Get world transform. And just plug that in. Attack damage, compile, save. And in theory, that should work. F is our attack. Cool beans. We did it. And I'm sorry for the static in the background. I'm in a van and it has been raining really bad here. Yeah, 20 minutes, so let's do just a quick recap. That was actually kind of a brain exercise for me as well, so I want to redo this once again. This has been pounded into your head enough. This is our intelligent enemy. We are calling a special custom event for enemy 1 damage. We are doing the damage taken, which is set on our attack damage. We're sending it to our intelligent enemy with this special event, and we're subtracting it from the base health, and then we're setting the enemy health to the new value. If it's above a certain amount, then we're not destroying the actor. However, if it is above this, we did print it, I'm not sure if you saw it or not. If it's 0% or lesser, then we are destroying the actor. On the 2D Sidescroller character, we set up our animations earlier, and we are what we added was we are spawning a blueprint. We are spawning a blueprint from arrow 1, which we added. This arrow right here. And we are getting the world location, and then from that location, that's where we are triggering our spawn from. What we're spawning is attack damage, which is searching for an overlap from intelligent enemy, our intelligent enemy blueprint, and it is causing damage to this value. It's casting to the enemy, calling for that special event, putting in this value, this specific value, and then it's destroying the actor after it's completed its mission. Whew. Thanks for sticking through, and in the next one we'll start getting into more intricate stuff, like having our enemy move around and track you, and we'll get into some other things. But for now, I think that is quite sufficient. And 22, 23. I wonder if we can add progress bars, just because. Add bar. Nah, we'll do it at another time. I think it would be kind of cool if, since I am revisiting all this, since we are revisiting all this, I think it would be kind of cool to add a widget and grab the enemy's health so the player can see the enemy's health up top. I think that would be kind of neat. We might do that, but for now it's working. We can run over to her. Jump up, and if you look in the top left, you'll see the string being printed out as I attack. 75, 50, 25, she's dead. So that's good enough for now, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.